So, in this world, there are numerous community needs and issues. When we talk about community problems, the one most people think about are usually lack of access to clean drinking water, child abuse, crimes, drug use, etc. But one community problem that we often overlook is technical issues with your electronics, specifically laptop overheating. To better understand how this can be a major community problem, we have prepared a skit for you. Please enjoy.
Vocal percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind. Vocal percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
Dah kenapa dengan laptop saya ni? Tak gerak-gerak pun. Melekat je tadi. Kenapa jadi macam ni? Alamak! Laptop aku overheating. Macam mana ni? Esok kena hantar video assignment MI dekat sensei. Macam mana ni nak hantar?
In this day and age, the world heavily relies on electronic devices. Technical issues can cause devastating effects to the community. As we can see here, a student is struggling to finish his assignment before the deadline, all due to his laptop overheating. This proves that issues like laptop overheating can disrupt the work of the community, thus becoming a huge problem. For this field study, we are researching about community problems and how we can solve them. The problem that we chose to research for this field study is, as we have seen, is laptop overheating. The issues arose when portable devices such as laptops could not last long due to overheating. Inadequate cooling has caused the laptop to overheat. Dust clogging intake grills or exhaust ports, a clogged fan, or degrading thermal paste or thermal pads are all possible causes. These issues cause people who work and study from home to be dissatisfied with their laptop utilization due to their laptop's poor performance. Research objectives. The goal of this field study is to solve the problem of laptop overheating for laptop users. Laptop overheating can cause many issues to laptops, so a solution to this problem is to be researched in this study. Tackling laptop overheating can help maximize the longevity of laptops. As a result, working and studying from home is even possible and convenient. Research scope. The chosen sensor that will solve the laptop overheating problem is a temperature sensor. Temperature sensors are important for the community and everyday life, from working in industrial plants to preventing fires. The temperature sensor specifically chosen for this field study will be called the thermistor sensor. Research methodology. One of the methods that are used to collect information and data is researching through the internet. The internet is a valuable search tool and has been informative for academic research, as it significantly helps improve research skills and make learning visual and easy to follow. It is very easy to access and at the same time saves time, allowing a person to better and effectively manage their resources. Internet research is much more impactful than the traditional means of finding and collecting information from the library, considering the ease of access and cost savings that come with surfing the internet.
Vocal percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
Company that produces thermistor, the company that we've chosen is called Sensor Scientific Incorporated. The little background of this company develops and manufactures thermistors. They've been making thermistor sensor for almost 3 decades. The company headquarters is in Fairfield, New Jersey, USA. Seeing as the person that produces these thermistors are out of reach, we've decided to interview a local Malaysian company, All IT, for more info on thermistors. All IT is the largest computer retail outlet in Malaysia, who offers a wide range of computer products both in-store and online. The person we've interviewed is Encik Hazman, who is a senior technician at All IT, who was more than happy to answer our questions.
Assalamualaikum Encik Azman. Thank you for having us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Alhamdulillah.
As you know, we are Sem 3 students from MJII. We are doing a field study on community problems. The problem that we have chosen for our field study is about laptop overheating. Seeing as you are expert on this, we would like to ask you some questions on temperature sensors, or better known as thermistors. What is temperature sensor or thermistor made of?
Well, temperature sensors or thermistors, they're made of gallium arsenide. It is placed at the edge of the optical fiber, or at the end of the optical fiber.
How many people is involved in making a temperature sensor?
Well, it takes 6 to 8 people to operate one machine. At most, we have like 40.
How is a temperature sensor made?
Well, they're made with raw material blend.
Where is an example of places that manufacture thermistors?
Best places that manufacture temperature sensors are at Japan, the UK, and Switzerland.
How does the sensor work?
Thermistor sensors will detect very high temperatures, and when they do, it will report it to the cooling fans so it can run at the optimum.
Will there be a new updated version of the sensor?
It's not impossible for it to update, because laptop nowadays require at least 7 temperature sensors, which are placed at the battery, the memory slots, and around the cover of the laptop.
What are the benefits gained from this sensor?
Well, there are two benefits that you can gain from this sensor. One, it is more sensitive than other temperature sensors, and the second one, it is low cost and has a fast response time.
Can this sensor help solve this laptop overheating issues for community?
Of course, it really does help solve this laptop overheating issues for the community, because when a laptop overheats, that's already one technical issues that the community have to deal with, and with a thermistor, it really can prevent this problem from happening.
How to improve the quality of the sensor?
We can improve the quality of these sensors by using high quality components and materials, so we can maximize the sensor's performance.
Thank you so much for answering our questions. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
I'm so happy to be able to answer your questions today, guys. It is an honor for me to be a part of this field study, and I wish you guys all the luck. Thank you so much.
Vocal percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
So the solution for the problem of the community is using a thermistor or a resistance thermometer. It is employed in computers to keep track of the temperature of internal components. It is also used to track temperature around the CPU, RAM slots, and power supply. Introduction to thermistor. Electronic device that records, monitors, or signal temperature changes, measuring the temperature of its surroundings, and it converts the input data into electronic data. So the operation of sensor application is it detects the temperature from the reflected absorption transmission spectrum. Next one, the temperature becomes too high, the cooling fans will activate. After that, it will restore the temperature to optimum level. Elaboration on thermistor. Resistance value that varies in a predictable way. It is usually made of ceramic material, and its resistance change from one temperature to another is high. Here is the architecture of the thermistor. So as you can see here, it has a protective coating. Inside it has a ceramic disc, or it is dielectric. It has an electrode inside, and on the outside it has a hold off kink and a connecting wire on the bottom. Tips of handling instrument care. We must store the device in room temperature. We must never scratch the electrode, and clean the housing and contacts used for assembly.
Vocal percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
So the conclusion and recommendation for this video is, well, for the conclusion, this field study is a learning approach that integrates theory and practice to expose students to real-world problem solving in the community as part of their job as an engineering technician in society. Although during this field study, it didn't come without problems, one of which is a lack of information. Although we had internet by our side, it can't really give us all that we needed. Another one is we did not make a recording interview due to a crowded situation. So basically, when we did the interview, it was in a mall, It was pretty busy. It was on a Saturday afternoon, and all we could do is do a survey with Encik Achmad, which he was happily able to help out, and we did a simulation of what the interview would be like. The next one is we cannot see the real thermistor sensor. So although we are doing a field study on thermistor sensor, we never actually got to hold one or see one ourselves. Another one is we cannot interact with the real world scenarios with thermistor sensors. So we can't really see firsthand how it works with our eyes. So for recommendation is to conduct a survey on Community's Lifeline. Another one is to take a photo and make questions for other alternatives. Another one is to watch more YouTube videos on the topic. And lastly is to surf the internet for more information when possible.